Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So the topic is deadly diamond of death, isn't it? Okay,
Yes, sir.
so before starting off, so tell me, what do you mean by inheritance? What happens in inheritance?
In inheritance, the child class will inherit the properties of the base class and it can define its own features.
It can have its own features, is it? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So when do you consider two classes to satisfy, or two classes to have inheritance relationship?
Is a relationship, sir.
Easy. So it has to satisfy easy, isn't
Is
it?
a relation. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
awesome, cool. So fine then. So let us start with this. Okay. So there is a very famous design problem in object-oriented programming, my dear friends. Okay, it's a very famous. Okay, anyone who has actually worked with C++, okay, would definitely know this. And the problem is called as a diamond case problem. Okay, and few people call it as deadly diamond of death. Okay, can you please underline that? So they might ask you in an interview, what do you mean by diamond case problem? What do you mean by deadly diamond of death? Or what is a problem faced by multiple inheritance? So the question can be in different order or different way, and all means the same. Okay, so can you please write down those questions? What do you mean by Nireksha? Even you can write down in your material.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you mean by diamond case problem? Or second one, okay, what do you mean by deadly diamond of death in object oriented programming? Or they can also ask you as uh, what is the problem with multiple inheritance in object oriented programming? Okay, so guys, after writing down these three questions, let me know. So just say done so that we can proceed with the class.
Done, sir.
Done, guys? What about others? Everybody done? Okay, so these three questions means the same. These three questions means the same. Is that okay? Hello, yes or no? Done? Awesome. So having said that, okay, so Nireksha, can you see the
Yes,
diagram in the material in the page on the page number 134? Can you see the diagram?
yes, sir.
Okay, so how many guys? This is for all. Okay, can everyone see the diagram, guys? Page number 134. Can you all see the yes, no? Okay, right. So tell me how many classes are there?
Four classes, sir.
What are they, Nireksha?
A, B, C, and D.
A, B, C, and D. Okay, so explain that. No, what is happening?
Um, B is inheriting the properties of A. I mean, A is the base class, B is the child class of A,
Okay,
and as well as C is the child class of A,
okay.
whereas D is the child class of both B and C.
So it means B is inheriting from A and C is also inheriting from A, and D is
D is
inheriting from
inheriting
both B
both B
and
and
C,
C.
isn't it? So
Yes.
which part is called as multiple inheritance? Which part is called as multiple inheritance?
D, sir.
No, B and C, and we have D, isn't it? So one class inheriting from two different classes. So this part is called as multiple inheritance. Is that okay? This is called as multiple inheritance. Multiple inheritance. Is that okay, Ma? Did you
Yes, sir.
understand? Guys, hello. Did everyone understand this? Right? So a single class inheriting from two different classes is called as multiple inheritance. Okay. And now, so tell me, what is the thing that is inherited by B from A, Nireksha?
Is the S, inherit instance variable and the methods.
No, in this example, what is that? It is shown in
S
the picture.
method.
What is that exactly? A method S is being inherited, by B from the class A, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
What about C?
Same S, sir. S method.
So C is also inheriting S method from A, isn't it? Okay.
Yes, sir.
What about D?
Uh, confused, sir.
It is confused, isn't it, my dear friends? So the class D is inheriting from both B and C, and now D is confused. Okay, thinking from where should I actually inherit? Should I inherit the S belonging to B, or should I inherit the the S belonging to C? There is a confusion, isn't it, my dear friends? Hello, yes or no? Is there a confusion? Guys, yes or no? Yes or no? Okay, I'm waiting for you. You have anything to ask me over here? Is there anything? There is a confusion here, isn't it, my dear friends? Hello, everyone. Isn't it? There is a confusion, right? So, Nireksha, there is a confusion, isn't it, Nireksha?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, that is the reason, okay, Java does not allow multiple inheritance. Okay. So, you cannot inherit a class from two different classes. It means a single class cannot inherit two different classes, and multiple inheritance is not allowed in Java. You cannot do multiple inheritance. Guys, can you please write that down in your material? Okay, there is no multiple inheritance in Java. Can you please write it down, guys? After writing it down in your material, just say written, because there is an ambiguity, there is a problem. Okay, so you cannot do multiple inheritance in Java. Guys, done? Just say written in the chat box.
Done, sir.
Okay, written. Okay, so before proceeding further, I want to tell you something. Shall I tell you? Just say tell in the chat box. Everyone, I can see hardly out of 170 people, hardly some 10 people are replying. I don't understand what others are really doing here. I don't really understand their mentality, right? Just if you, I want to tell you something. Do you want me to tell you? Just say tell in the chat box. Okay, so Niraksha, shall I tell you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this topic is considered to be very complicated normally by people who don't learn or who learn Java by themselves, or people who actually start learning Java from YouTube or websites and all that. Okay. But this topic, I will make it very, 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 very easier for you. Okay. Because I would be explaining you why it is used. Is that okay, my dear friends? So people find Java difficult, or people find programming difficult because they don't understand the why factor. They won't understand why is it done. Okay, guys, did I tell you why abstract class is used? Didn't I tell you? Yes or no? I told you like a story, like how I told you about shape class, and then I told you about circle, rectangle, why it is used, and then I started with telling you about the teacher class. Initially, if you remember, we had two people, two teachers. Who are they, Niriksha? Who are those two teachers?
Kausalya and
Professor Kamakshi, and the other one was
Kamakshi
Subbulakshmi.
Lakshmi.
Subbulakshmi, right? So I told you their discussion they were doing, and they came up with a problem, and then they actually figured out which is the right way to do it and all that. So people don't understand why the concepts are used, right? So now I would be explaining you the concept with respect to design, and this is basically used by what do you call, not used by the topic which I'm discussing now is mainly asked by interviewers for experienced people, right, who are almost say 2 years or 3 years experienced people. They will ask them in interviews. Okay, for freshers, they might not go so deep into the topic. They'll just ask you the concept on overall. Okay, but I want you to be prepared like an experienced person. That is why. So with respect to a lot of design examples, okay, with respect to design, I would actually be talking. Is that okay, my dear friends? Hello, is that okay? So you must have that mentality to come out of a student mentality and try to think like a professional. Only then you will be able to understand. Is that okay? Right? So Niraksha, I would be Niraksha, you're there?
Yes, sir.
I'll be asking you a question and you should be answering me. Is that okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, so turn the page, my dear friends. Turn the page. I will make it very simple for you. Turn the page. Okay, so Niraksha, did you turn the page?
Yes, sir.
Is there an inheritance structure there?
Yes, sir.
Is there an inheritance structure? Can you explain that structure? Can you describe that structure?
A vehicle is the base class
Okay, or a super class, isn't it?
of
Vehicle,
super
yeah.
class.
Okay.
Water, road, and air are the side class of the vehicle, which
Okay.
inherits all the properties of vehicle.
Okay, huh.
And this small boat and the ship both inherited the properties of water.
Okay, huh.
Train, bus, and car inherits the properties of road.
Okay.
This helicopter and aeroplane inherits the properties of air.
Okay, so let me explain that, the same thing. So we have a base class called as vehicle, and we have three child classes for vehicle, that is waterways, roadways, and airways, correct? And then we have different vehicles which are inheriting, right? So we have boat and ship which are inheriting from water. Okay, and we have train, bus, and car inheriting road. Okay, and we have a helicopter and aeroplane inheriting from air, correct? Now guys, did you understand this inheritance structure? There's nothing very complex about it, guys. Yes or no? Do you understand this? Okay, so having said that, let me proceed further. So Niriksha, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
The question is that, assume that this the class structure is completely designed. Okay, it is completely designed, and now you are my junior developer. Is that okay?
Okay, sir.
You are my junior developer and I am your senior designer. Okay, so now I am telling Niriksha, okay, Niriksha, I want you to add one method called as for personal use method to the design. Did you get to know what is the method? Guys, can you please underline that method name? Can you please underline that? For personal use. Underline that, guys, quickly. Guys, please underline that. Hello everyone, underline that. No, Add for personal use. Nireksha, did you underline?
Yes, sir.
For personal, it is given within single quote. Okay. So what is the method name, ma?
For personal use.
For personal use, right? So I want you to take that for personal use and I want you to put that inside this design. So where will you put that design? Okay, is a question. Is that okay? Right? So shall we go for the design one? Nireksha? Shall we go
Yes,
to
sir.
the design one? Okay.
Yes.
So now assume that the first step, the first design. Guys, are you all okay? Shall we go to the first design? Shall we all go for the first design, guys? Yes or no? Okay, right. So the first design is like this. Okay, I am adding that for personal use. Okay, in the vehicle class. Is it okay? Nireksha, what do you think? The design one. I am adding it to the for personal use method. I'm adding it to the vehicle class. Is it right? Is it wrong? We should not put that, or is there a problem, or is it right? It is okay. What do you feel?
For personal use, it's not right, sir. Like under vehicle.
I am putting inside vehicle class, not under vehicle. I'm putting inside the class.
Inside.
Getting when I say it is not
Ah,
under, I'm
yes.
saying I'm putting inside the class vehicle. I'm not inheriting this for personal use. I'm saying it is a method. It has to belong to the design, right? So I am putting that for personal use in the class vehicle. This is a vehicle class, no, Nireksha?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I
This is
understood,
a
sir.
vehicle. You understood, right? This is a class, vehicle class. It has been inherited by some other classes. What are they? One is road.
Water,
Okay. Then you have water. Okay.
air.
And then you have air, isn't it? There are
Yes.
three different classes, right? This is air. Now I am putting that the first design. So I'm asking you to put that for personal use method. Okay. Inside this design, I want you to add it to this design. Correct? No.
Yes,
So
sir.
what I'm doing is the first design is that I'm saying I'm adding this method inside this FPU. I'll add it over here. Okay, now I'll add this method over here. Getting it?
Yes, sir.
It's only a design, guys. So what we are doing now is a design. It's not the code. Okay. So I'm just trying to do the design. So don't ask me what is there inside this method and all that. It is only a design. Guys, did you understand what I'm saying? It's a design. Hello, did you understand what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah. So so is this right? Is it wrong, or what do you think? We have boat, all that. We have ship.
Boat, train, and cannot be used for personal use, no, sir.
Which one?
Like train, bus, and boat, we cannot use it for personal use.
Okay. No, you tell me whether putting this FPU inside the vehicle class is correct. It is wrong.
I guess it's wrong, sir.
You guess it is wrong.
Because yeah, because it will be inherited by all the classes. Road.
Beauty, beauty. Guys, claps for Nireksha. Everyone, claps for Nireksha, guys. Guys, please, please, please claps for Nireksha. Right now. So, guys, now you tell me, is it right to put for personal use in vehicle? Guys, tell me, is it right to put or it is wrong? If it is right, say right, else say wrong. What do you feel? It is wrong, right? So, Nireksha, can you please repeat why it is wrong once again?
Because
Say
for
from
personal
clearly, see,
use,
don't say because, say clearly. If I
so
put for personal use method in the vehicle class, then what happens? Clearly tell me.
if I put for personal use method in the vehicle class, it will be
Huh.
inherited by all the three of its child class, that is road, water, and air.
And
Which
not only there, once it is inherited in
inherited,
road, water, and air, that
it
would
will
be
be
inherited by,
in turn inherited by its child classes,
yeah, that
which
is
is not
boat.
correct.
Exactly. It means boat will also have for personal use method. Ship will also have for personal use method. Train will also have for personal use method. Bus will have for personal use method. Car will have for personal use method. Helicopter will also be there for personal use method. And the aeroplane will also have for
But
personal use method. Guys, yes or no? Hello? Guys, yes or no, guys? Guys, you are supposed to be quick in answering, yes or no? So Nireksha is telling that boat, ship, or what is that, what else cannot be used for, which can be used for personal use? Can you tell me which
ca-
can be used for personal?
only car can be used.
Only car can be used for personal use, isn't it? Okay, so have you seen politicians and all using helicopter?
Some people, so
Yeah, some
politicians might
people.
use.
Politicians
It's
might use
not
cinema
general for
actors.
everyone.
No, but we'll talk about personal use only, general or
Okay.
non-general, whatever it is. Okay, but I'm sure politicians will not use train for personal use, isn't it?
No, sir. Yeah.
Will they use a boat for personal use? Have you seen any politician sitting in boat
No.
and traveling? Okay,
No,
no,
sir.
no, absolutely no. Okay, do you think they would use a ship, big entire ship? Okay,
No, no,
do you
no,
think?
sir.
Absolutely no, right? Can you see BMTC bus or any kind of bus being used for personal use? Have
No.
you seen? Is it possible, guys, to use a big bus for personal use from buying, curry leaves from some shop and all that? It is not possible. Dirty fellows only will go in bus for personal use, right? So what about aeroplane, guys? Aeroplane, have you seen anyone using for personal use? Absolutely no, isn't it? So I think out of this entire vehicle structure, inheritance structure, car can be used for personal use and helicopter can be
Helicopter.
used for personal use, isn't it, my dear friends? Yes or no? Right.
Yes.
So in that design one, under that we have problems, isn't it? We have something called as problem, isn't it, my dear friends? Hello, yes or no? Nireksha, did you see
Yes,
problems
sir.
over there? So under that, you write down your opinion, everyone, okay? That if we put for personal use in the vehicle class, that would be inherited by all the classes, which is wrong. Correct, no? Guys, can you please write that down quickly? After writing it down, just say written so that I can proceed further. Just say written so that I can proceed further. Everyone. If we put for personal use method in the vehicle class, that would be inherited by everyone, all the other classes, which is not right.
Written, sir.
Written, everyone written? Just say written, guys, in the chat box, written in the chat box. Okay, cool. Right. Now, shall we go to design 2?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In the
Design.
design 2, what does it say? Design 2, tell me.
Add it to the vehicle class and make it abstract.
Yeah, so design 2 is telling add it to vehicle class, don't write a method for it. And one more problem with that previous case, design 1. What is the problem with that previous one, ma, Nireksha? The problem is that we are telling vehicle for FPU, correct now? That is for personal use.
Yes.
Vehicle is just, a dummy class, correct now? It cannot
Yes.
have its own object. Can you have vehicle? Can you remember any vehicle comes to your mind?
Yes, sir.
No, it is like shape class, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
It is like a placeholder, that's all, right? Anyways, so what is the second design? What does it say? Can you tell me?
Add it to the vehicle class and make it abstract.
Okay, I will make it as abstract. I'm not going to give any body. I'll just say abstract. Okay, whatever it is, void, public, and all that. I'll say for personal use.
Personal
I'm making
use.
it as an abstract method. Okay. So Nireksha, what do you feel if I make it as abstract method?
If we make the vehicle, if we make the for personal use method as abstract, we
Hmm.
should define it in the child class. Uh,
Exactly. So it's a good thing, bad thing. What do you feel?
it's bad, sir.
Okay. Why it is
Like
bad?
in water class and air class, we
Hmm.
cannot have there is no need of defining this method, sir.
Okay.
For
So what
personal use
what
method is
what will
not
happen? So first thing you are saying that if I have an abstract method in the vehicle class, that must be implemented in the
child class.
definitely implemented, isn't it? That has to be
Yes.
definitely implemented in the, because that is what abstract method says. Any method that is abstract must be definitely implemented in its child class, isn't it? That is what the abstract method says. FPU, okay, and FPU, it has to be implemented everywhere. And it has, if it has been implemented everywhere, what will happen?
It is not necessary, sir.
No, no, no. First thing, if I define here, what will happen?
It will be inherited by its child
Exactly. It would be inherited by boat. It would be inherited by ship.
ship
It would be inherited by,
by bus, train,
train,
car.
bus, car, helicopter, and aeroplane. Guys, isn't it, guys? Guys, hello, understood or not? Guys, yes or no? Have any, you can talk to me, you can unmute and talk to me if you have any kind of trouble understanding it. Just talk to me if you have any kind of problem, just talk to me. Guys,
Hi,
hello.
hi, sir, Shekhar here.
Yeah, Shekhar, tell me.
The child class also become abstract, no? Because the that method is an abstract method.
No, no, what is the thing? Now, did you understand what Nireksha is telling here?
Yeah, I got it,
This
sir.
understood, no? Okay, what is the
Yeah,
next one?
yeah. If you inherit with the abstract class, the child abstract method, it has to be implemented in base class because it is
No, no, one
abstract.
minute, one minute, one minute. I didn't understand. What is that, ma? What is that? If I make it as abstract in the vehicle class, okay, then what happens?
Yeah, we have to need to be implemented in child class.
It has to be implemented in child
Yeah,
class, mandatory, guaranteed, huh?
yeah, and the child class also become abstract.
Child class becomes abstract. Why?
So if the method is abstract, the class also become abstract. No?
Here, no? Here you are telling.
Yeah, yeah.
Here it will be abstract, correct.
Yeah, I'm asking is the road and these three child classes it will become
Will,
a abstract class.
who told? No, why? Why it should become abstract class?
No, sir, because the base class is abstract. No, that is
No,
And it
base class is abstract doesn't mean its child should become abstract. No, why are we writing abstract class there? Shaker, the whole point of writing abstract class is just to give a platform for the child classes for the sake of polymorphism. If it is
yes.
abstract class, no, you cannot create the object of this class vehicle. Okay, if you make even these as abstract, then what is the meaning of it? You are telling when it is implemented, when it is not implemented.
When it is implemented, sir.
No. When it is implemented, how can it this? Why should this become abstract class? Why? Why should it become abstract class? Tell me. I understand. I'll clear all your
Yes,
doubts. Tell me.
sir. Got it, sir. When it is implemented, it cannot be abstract class.
Even if it is not implemented, that will not become abstract. Actually, I know I have written it over there in one statement, right?
Yeah.
Suppose somewhere in the material I've written that if you have inherited from abstract class and you don't implement, that will become abstract class, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
No, that is not the meaning. Actually, that is not the actual meaning. The meaning is like this. Okay, so if you have an abstract class and if it has an abstract method, it is mandatory that, okay, the children of that particular class has to implement that abstract method. If suppose you are not implementing that, okay, if you are not implementing the method of your base class, abstract method of your base class, then to compile the code you have to make that class also abstract, is what is the meaning of that line.
Okay. So
Got
it
it or
will be
not?
same like the base class.
It would be, what is that?
So it will be same like the base class only, sir.
If I don't implement.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I have to make it as abstract. If I don't write abstract, listen, I'll give you the scenario. Listen to me, Shaker, carefully.
Yes.
This is your abstract class. This is containing abstract method. Okay.
Okay.
Any class that contains an abstract method must be abstract. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Any
Yes, sir.
class that contains abstract method must be abstract. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
And now assume that I have children of that particular class, like RWA. Is that okay?
Okay.
Now, RWA has to implement this abstract method in its children, correct?
Yes, sir.
If suppose I do not implement it, in this case, if suppose I do not implement it, okay, I'm removing it. If I don't implement it, okay, right? So you know what happens? Compiler will throw you an error saying that, boss, what are you trying to do? The rule says that you have to implement this method, but you're not giving a body for this abstract method. I will not allow you to do it. It will give a compile time error. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Now you are saying I don't want compile time error. If you don't want compile time error, make this as abstract. Abstract,
Oh,
abstract, abstract. So now the compiler understand, oh, this fellow is also abstract. That is why he's not giving implementation. Then the fellows who is inheriting these, no, must definitely implement this method. Abstract method. Got it?
yeah. Got it, sir. Got it.
Promise?
Yes, sir. Promise. Got it.
Okay, cool. Right?
Thank you.
So, yeah. So, Nireksha, so again, where were we? I forgot where we were.
We finished second one, sir.
Hey, we didn't finish. Wait, where we finished? You're lying, no, Nireksha? Why you're lying?
Oh, sir, I told the reason, no, sir.
Once again, you tell. I forgot, no?
Uh,
We added abstract. What was the design? Design was added to the vehicle class and make it
and
abstract.
make
Oh,
it
so
abstract.
when we made it abstract, yeah, you told something. That is, you'll have to implement everywhere. Correct, no?
Yes, which is in turn inherited by its child class.
Yeah, the Shaker confused completely. Correct?
Yes.
Yes or no? The
Yes,
Shaker,
sir.
no? He's took me somewhere else. Okay, he took me to have tea somewhere. I love tea, no? He took me to tea. Anyways, okay. So FPU everywhere it has to be implemented. Yes or no?
Implemented.
So
Yes,
if
sir.
suppose, then what is the problem? It is the same as design one, correct? Whatever
Yes, sir.
problem we faced in design one, we are facing it once again. That is design two is what? Because W, R, and A is inheriting from the same class. Every class has to implement FPU. That is for personal use. If suppose W is also having FPU, R is also having FPU, A is also having FPU, then all its child class will definitely inherit it, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Correct? No, guys, did you understand this? Hello, guys, did you understand what I'm saying? Everyone, guys, please put that in the chat box now. Everyone, if you did not understand, then ask me. I will tell you. Don't hesitate. Ask me if you did not understand. It's very important, guys. I'll tell you guys, if you can actually answer like this to the interviewer. No, man, you guys are awesome, man. You should answer like this. Okay. Okay. Write down the problems in the problem in your own words. Explain that quickly. I'll wait. Once written, let me know. Shekhar, you are there? Can you unmute yourself?
Yes, sir.
In C++, how will you handle? Is multiple inheritance allowed in C++?
Yes, sir.
So how is that taken care?
We can make the friend class, sir. So
Friend class?
sorry, friend.
What, man? What you are talking, man?
No, sir. It's available. There is one method. I think we make it virtual or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. We have to. Okay. What do you mean by VPTR and all? V-table VPTR.
Yes, sir. At runtime, the late binding is done, sir.
Okay. Cool. Very nice. Goodbye. Okay. Chalo. Guys, done? Written? Shall I proceed further to design 3? Shall we
Yes,
go
sir.
to design 3? Okay. So design 3, what is it saying? Tell me.
Add it only to the class that needs it. Say car and helicopter.
Add it only to the class that needs it, isn't it? Okay.
Yes,
So where are you adding it now?
car and helicopter.
Car and helicopter. Okay. So we are adding it only to car and helicopter. Okay. Is it correct? Not correct? What do you
Correct,
mean?
sir.
It is correct, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But there is one problem that only experienced programmers can talk about. You know what is the problem?
Don't know, sir.
If suppose you come up with some other, personal use vehicle, can you tell me some other car? Say bike for personal use, bike, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
What if you forget to add for personal use method there? If suppose to this current inheritance structure, Nireksha, to the current inheritance structure, okay, so I am telling you to add one bike class. Is that okay?
Okay, sir.
So you will add it under roadways, correct? No?
Yes, sir.
And once you add it under roadways, what happens is that you will forget to add for personal use method. It means you will have to rewrite it over there once again. I mean, you will have to rewrite that code once again, correct?
Yes,
And
sir.
if you forget, and it basically you are changing the code, you might say, okay, so for personal use method, no, what happens in car, you would have written it as for personal use. Assume I'm telling you the possible problems. For personal use you would have written, okay, no, and then in this is for car, inside car you have written for for personal use. And in helicopter, okay, helicopter, right, you would use for personal use, okay, for personal use, right? So after 2 months of the code, 2 months, okay, I am telling you, project manager is telling you, okay, so sorry, senior designer is telling Nireksha, add one bike class, okay, and you added bike class also, okay. Now after adding bike class, I'm telling, okay, Nireksha, did you add for personal use method? Because it can be used for personal. No, you'll forget. Now what you will do, so
I
just
should write
so what you will
the
do, you will try to use personal use instead of writing for personal use. You will just write personal use. Yes or no?
Yes.
You will write only personal use. Now, is there a uniformity over here? Is there a uniformity?
No, sir.
Nireksha,
No, sir.
I cannot hear loudly.
No, sir.
No, there is no uniformity, isn't it? It means there is no relationship at all over here. So if suppose I use one more cycle, I'll say cycle somewhere like that. Then what will you do now? You will use, use personal, something like that you will write. It means, so it means that different people, I mean, the clients who are using this project, who are using this product, right, have to remember different names for personal use, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? My dear friends, agree, disagree, guys? Hello? Guys, are you agreeing to whatever I'm saying? It's a the design is okay, adding it for car separately, adding it for helicopter separately, but adding separately for each and every class, you might make mistakes in the name, you might make mistakes in, you might forget adding it. So such kind of problems are there, isn't it, my dear friends? Yes or no? So is that okay? No, correct, Noma? Nireksha?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Guys,
sir.
I'll wait for 20 seconds. Any objections, any problems, you can talk to me. Any objections in the design? This is completely design. Understand the design, why it is used. Any objections, any problem or anything like that, tell me. Hello, shall we proceed? Shall I proceed, guys? Okay, so now, okay, write down the reason there, write down the reason. In the problems section, write down the reason. In the problem section, write down the reason. In the problem section, write down the reason. What could be the reason? What could be the problem that we should not do that? Done? If you're done,
Done,
let me
sir.
know. Done? Okay, cool. Now, shall we go to the design 4, guys? Shall we go to the design
sir.
4? Okay. So what is the design 4?
Write a separate class and inherit car and helicopter from it.
Write a separate class and inherit car and helicopter from it. Did you see that, guys? What is the separate class that I have written?
Personal vehicle.
I have written a separate class called as personal vehicle. Inside that, I will write for personal use, and then I will make car and helicopter inherit from it. Isn't it, Ma?
Yes, sir.
Now, is it correct?
Correct, but multiple inheritance is not allowed in Java.
Exactly. Very good. Claps for claps, guys. Claps for Nireksha. Claps for Nireksha, guys. Very good, very good. So multiple inheritance is not allowed. Correct? No. So what is that we have to do now? What is the next one? What is the design 3, 4, 5? Design 5. What is the design 5?
Implement an interface in car and helicopter.
Exactly. So what we have to do now is create an interface, not a class. Create an interface. Guys, did you see that interface over there? It is basically called as an interface. Okay. And then you can put the methods over there for personal use in car and helicopter. Is that okay, my dear friends? Did you see that? Okay, I've used an interface over there. Okay. Now you might ask me, what do you mean by an interface? Okay. So turn the page. I'll tell you. Turn the page. Turn the page. Turn the page. So can you please read it out, Nireksha, in
Yes, sir.
137?
An interface is a 100% abstract class.
Okay, 1 second. What do you mean by 100% abstract class? What do you mean by that?
The interface is 100% abstract. The class
Yeah.
is abstract and the method is also abstract. There's
Correct.
no
So
method definition.
exactly. In an abstract class, can we have method definition?
No.
A abstract class. Abstract class. Not for abstract method. Normal. Can it have a normal method?
Yes, sir.
Abstract class. See, abstract class. This is abstract class. Abstract class. Abstract class Nireksha is there, isn't it? Abstract class Nireksha. Nireksha, your spelling is right?
Right, sir.
Yeah, Nireksha is there. In that, I can have abstract void, okay, void display. I can have a method, abstract method. So my question is, can we have a method with a non-abstract method? That is
Yes.
a void call. Can I have like this? Possible?
Possible, sir.
Absolutely possible, right? Now, what do you mean by all an interface is an 100% abstract class? What do you mean by that? It means it cannot have a method definition is what it means. Is it okay? Guys, hello, did you understand? Okay, so all that the interface contains, okay, all that interface contains is nothing but only method declarations. That's all. Hello, did you understand this? Nireksha, did you understand or not?
Understood, sir.
Understood? Yes or no? Now, there is a small exception to that. Small exception to that. The small exception is that Java 8 onwards, they added a concept called as, method definition in abstract class. In interface. Okay, but people don't generally call it as a method definition. Okay, it is called as a default method. Okay, so that is not covered in this particular course. That is a Java 8. I'm not talking about any specific versions of Java. I'm talking about Java in general. Okay, so interested people can go and check out that default methods in interfaces. Is that okay, my dear friends? Hello? Yes or no? Okay, not okay? Yeah? Okay, right. So thank you, Ajit. Yeah. So having said that, so what do you mean by 100? What do you mean by, once again, repeat more. What do you mean by 100% abstract class quickly so that we can revise it? And
There should be only abstract method and no method definition.
Exactly, right? Okay, next one.
An interface is a class-like construct that contains only constants and abstract methods.
Okay, next one. It doesn't contain non-abstract methods. It only contains abstract methods. Okay. Yeah, next one.
Interface can be used to define common behavior for classes, including unrelated classes.
Exactly. Can you please underline that, guys? Including unrelated classes. Okay, if you want to use multiple inheritance, right, in Java, it should be related classes, right? Whereas interfaces need not be, related. It can be applied to unrelated classes also. Okay, interfaces can be used with unrelated classes. Okay, it can be used with animal class. The same interface can be used with animal class. The same interface can be used with some other class, birds class or something like that. Okay, so I think I'll be showing you that, okay, in a while, so don't worry about it. So one interface type can be used with multiple unrelated classes. Okay, it is like this, right? Now how many of you know about this? Okay, Nireksha, you know about this Uber cab?
Oh yes, sir.
Okay, now I'll tell you the difference. I'll give you an analogy, right? So Nireksha, do you have a car in your house?
No, sir.
No, assume you have a car in your house. Okay, right? Now your father owns a car. Assume. Okay,
Okay,
okay.
sir.
Nireksha owns a car. Okay, so now will you give that car for everyone in the public to use it, or only for your family members?
Only for my family members.
That is like your class. Okay, when you have if suppose you had multiple inheritance, then that class could be used only with related classes, right? Whereas Uber cab, okay, is it can it be used by every families or only by a particular family?
Every family, sir.
Everyone, isn't it? You just need to book Uber, and you'll have to call it. It will come, and once your use is done, it is gone. It can be used by someone else, isn't it? So interfaces are like that. Interfaces can be used by any unrelated classes, not necessarily used by one particular set of classes, or one's particular set of inheritance structure. So that I'll give you examples later. For now, just understand this, guys. Is that okay? Hello, is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Hello, everyone. Okay. You have any doubt, you can ask me. I'll wait for 10 seconds, 10 or 20 seconds. You can ask me if you have any doubt. Interfaces can be used by unrelated classes. Is that okay? Right? Okay. Next one.
In many
And
ways,
one more. Can you please repeat that statement once again?
an interface can be used to define common behaviors for classes.
Exactly. So what is the main use of interface? It is used for defining common behavior. It means in our example, in our design example, what is the common behavior we are trying to add?
Personal use.
We are trying to loudly, Nireksha. What is that?
For personal use.
Guys, can you please put that in the chat box? What is that common interface that we are trying to define? Common behavior that we are trying to define, guys? Can you all put that in the chat box? It is for personal use, isn't it? And now, did you
Yes, sir.
see that for personal use has to be used in two different inheritance structure? Did you see that, Nireksha? Yes or no? One has to
Yes,
be
sir.
added with helicopter belonging to air class, that is inheriting from air inheritance, right? The same method has to also be has to be put in the car belonging to the road inheritance
Road
structure.
class.
It means two different classes, two different hierarchy structure has to make use of the same inheritance, isn't it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Which will not be possible with multiple inheritance. You're getting what I'm trying to tell you, guys? Hello, guys, do you understand? So for personal use is the common behavior that is there with two different classes belonging to two different inheritance structure. That is one in the airways, other one in the roadways, but interface can be used for it. Is that okay? Right? And it doesn't cause any kind of multiple inheritance problem at all, because it does not have any definitions. It only have method behaviors which you have to implement. Agreed, ma?
Agreed, sir.
Earlier we had a problem. What if suppose we put that method definition in the vehicle? It would be inherited by all, isn't it? Whereas
Yes,
now it is not at all a class. It is basically an interface, and it doesn't contain a method definition. It only contains a method. Okay, whoever wants to actually use it, they can use it. And because it is an abstract 100% abstract class, anyone who is actually implementing an interface must definitely define it. That's all. Is that okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, now continue. Next.
In many ways, an interface is similar to abstract class,
Hmm.
but its intent is to specify common behavior for objects of related classes or unrelated classes.
Okay, is that okay? Can you read it out once again?
In many ways, an interface is similar to abstract class, but its intent is to specify common behavior for objects of related classes
Classes
or
as well as for
unrelated
unrelated
classes.
classes. Okay, right. Now, how do we create interface? How do we use interface? Okay, so there is something called as interface general form. Did you see that? Right? Can you
Yes,
please
sir.
underline that, guys? Interface general form. Can you underline that, guys? Hello, guys. Can you quickly underline that and say underlined? I'll tell you how to create an interface. Okay. Yeah. So, can you tell me how to create it, ma? Quickly.
Public interface,
Let me write it
interface
out.
name,
Public
interface,
interface. So interface is a keyword, isn't it? Underline that. Interface is a keyword. Underline that, guys. I put it in bold. Underline that. So like how you have public class, no? Instead of class, now we have something called as interface, right? So guys, put that in the chat box, everyone. Interface. Put interface in the chat box, everyone. Guys, everyone put interface in the chat box. Okay, so interface is a keyword, right? Like how you have class. So now we have this interface. Okay, then
interface name,
like how you have your class name, no, like Nireksha, human being, and all that, we'll have one interface. Okay, so that is Nireksha. I'll write it out. Okay, so this is basically a identifier. So interface, then open brace and close brace. Then what we'll have here?
constants and method declarations.
Constants and method declarations, abstract method declarations, isn't it? Abstract method. Okay, then if suppose any class have to use it, right? Normally, if suppose any class has to inherit from some other class, what is the keyword used, Nireksha? If suppose class B has to extends, correct? When class B has to inherit from class A, you basically say class B extends class A, isn't it, guys? Hello, yes,
Yes,
or no? Hello, yes or no? Right? Yeah. But when you are using inheritance, or sorry, when you are using interface, what is the keyword used? Implements. What is the keyword used? It is implements. So how do I say that, Ma? Tell me.
Class whosoever implements interface.
Okay, class, say class Nireksha, what is your full name? Yeah,
Kotwal.
Kotwal. Okay, where are you from?
Udupi, sir.
Udupi. You know, there was a very famous rowdy boy named Kotwal.
Yes, sir.
You know, he's there now, or you know him by any chance?
No, he's not our family, sir.
He's not. Okay, there was a big rowdy, Kotwal, correct? No, I think he's dead
That's
now.
Kotwal, sir. This is Kotwal.
Both are same, no? End of the day, you have all. Anyway, sir, class Nireksha implements. Okay, it is not extends now. It is implements. The word itself says you will have to implement that method definition. Implements whom? Whom does it
Nireksha.
implement? It is implementing Nireksha. Guys, yes or no? Hello, did you understand? Like if it was for class, what you would have told? Tell me. Public class Nireksha, and then class Nireksha Kotwal extends Nireksha would have been the keyword, but now it is implements. Guys, what do you mean by implements? See, so beautifully Java people have given the keyword. Implements means, you know what? Nireksha Kotwal has to implement the methods that are there in Nireksha. Whatever methods are here, that should be implemented here, because this interface is a, what is it, ma? 100% abstract class. As I've told you, any abstract method has to be implemented in its child class, isn't it? Yes or no? Guys, I'm waiting for you for 20 seconds for asking me doubt. You can ask me. Guys, any doubt, you can ask me. I'm waiting for 20 seconds. Any doubt, guys? Still here, is it okay? I'm going slow because you have to understand it very clearly. People tell me interface are very difficult. I will make it very easy for you. It's very, very easy. Is that okay, guys? Hello? Everyone okay with that? Guys, I'm waiting for you. If you have any doubt, ask me. Is that okay? Okay, cool. Right. Now. Right. Okay. So shall we go to the first example, Ma? Shall we go to the first example? Okay. Tell me, what is the first one you have? 1 minute. Let me ask here. Guys, are you all ready? Shall we go to the first example, interface example? Are you all ready, guys? I'm drawing the diagram. Even draw the diagram along with me on your material. Okay. Nireksha, you also draw in your material. Okay. Yeah. Tell me, Ma, what is it? First one?
Public interface edible.
Okay. Let me write one box. We have a box called as, what is this interface called as?
Edible.
Isn't it? What do you mean by edible?
Eatable.
Eatable. Anything that is eatable is called as edible. Okay. Then what else you have?
We have definition.
Public. No. Definition.
The interface definitions.
No. We have one more class now there. What is the class name?
Abstract class name.
Abstract.
Class animal.
What is that? It is animal, isn't it? We have an animal class. Okay. Guys, write it down. Along with me, write it down. Okay. You have animal. Then
one more class, chicken.
Chicken is inheriting from where?
Extends animal.
Extends
implements edible.
Yeah, so it means, okay, so you have both, is it? So this is chicken. We have a chicken class. Okay, we'll call it as chicken, right? So let me write it inside chicken. We have chicken. Okay, is it an animal?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it is an animal, as well as implements edible, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it is eatable also, isn't it? No? Did you guys see how it is, how to use interface? Chicken is an animal, and also it can be eaten also. That is why it is edible also. Did you see this? Okay, the beauty of the design, that how nicely Java has designed it. Okay, yeah. Now tell me, if you can understand this, then even Python will become very easy, my dear friends. It will become very, very easy. Okay, yeah. Then what will happen, ma? Chicken.
Class tiger.
Class
tiger extends animal.
Oh, it cannot be edible. It is not edible, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So tiger, right? We will write tiger. If we try to eat tiger, what will happen, Nireksha?
Tiger will eat us.
Exactly, you are right. Tiger only will eat us, correct? No, so we should not try to eat tiger, correct? So tiger extends animal. Okay, then what happens?
Fruit implements edible.
Fruit.
Abstract fruit.
It is abstract fruit. Okay, so we will write it as fruit over here. Fruit. What is that?
Implements edible.
Implements edible. Okay, fruit is implementing edible. Okay, then
apple extends fruit.
So all fruits are edible. That is what it is trying to say, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
All fruits are edible. Okay, here what happens? Apple.
Orange. Apple, sir.
Apple is what? Inheriting, is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, inheriting the fruit. Then,
Orange extends fruit.
okay, orange extends fruit. Orange extends fruit. Okay,
Then we have a public class, sir.
public as testable. Okay, cool. So fine. So now from first we'll see what is edible containing.
Um, edible has a class name, animal. I mean, method, public string, how to eat.
So that is an abstract method or a normal method?
It's a normal method.
How do you know it is
But
a
it
normal
should be
method?
abstract.
Correct. No. Okay. And you know what? One more thing. There cannot be normal method with just open brace, close brace, and all that. It cannot be like this inside a class. It must have a definition. It must have a body,
Yeah.
isn't it? But does it
Yes,
have a
sir.
body?
No
No, right? Hello, Nireksha. Yes or no?
no definition, sir.
No definition. So what does it mean? By default, all the method declaration in interfaces are abstract. Is that okay? Though you don't use the keyword abstract, by default, all the method declarations are abstract. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand? Okay,
Yes.
so it contains how to eat. Guys, is that okay, guys? Everyone, by default, all the method declarations in your interface are abstract. You need not write abstract there. If you write also, it's okay, right? Okay, next what happens?
Abstract class animal.
Abstract class animal. Okay, so what does it contain? It
Public
contains
abstract
sound.
string sound.
Okay, right. Okay, then next what happens?
Class chicken extends animal, implements edible.
So when chicken is inheriting from animal, okay, animal is an abstract class, no?
Yes, sir.
It means it has an abstract method, no?
Yes, sir.
So, and don't you think chicken has to implement that, override that sound method in
Yes,
its
sir.
class? Chicken
Yes.
must override. No, guys. Hello, tell me. Chicken is inheriting from a class animal which contains an abstract method. Correct? No. What is that abstract method?
String sound.
It is, and it also implements edible. Did you see that? It is also
Yes, sir.
implementing edible. It means it is here. Chicken is implementing edible, which is an interface. Okay, and it is also inheriting from animal, which is an abstract class. Correct? No. It
Yes.
means this is having one method called as how to eat. How to eat. Okay, and then it is having one method called as, what is it, ma?
Sound.
It is called as
Sound,
sound,
sir.
isn't it? It is called sound. It means chicken has to write the definition for how to eat as well as sound. It means a chicken has to override both how to eat and the sound method in its own class. Agree or not?
Agree, sir.
Guys, everyone agree? Disagree with me, guys? Hello, you have to right now. Tell me, see that Nireksha, whether it is being implemented or not.
Yes, sir. It's implemented.
Implemented, right? If you don't implement, what will happen?
Compile time error.
Exactly, it will give you a compile time error, right? No, okay. Now come to tiger.
Class tiger extends animal.
Yeah, it is only inheriting animal. So should
Please
it
sound.
sound should be overridden or not?
It should be overridden, sir.
Why it should be overridden? Why it
Because
should be
it's
overridden?
abstract.
Because it is abstract, isn't it? Because it is an abstract method and you are inheriting from your animal, this abstract method has to be implemented. Whoever is inheriting it must implement it, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so that is there. Then what is the next one you have?
Abstract class fruit implements edibles.
It is implementing edible. So how to it has to be implemented now there?
Yes, sir.
It is interface and he is implementing it. That is fruit is implementing it. It means when he's implementing it is an abstract method. Correct? No, how to it is an abstract method. Correct? Because interface is abstract, it's a 100% abstract class and the methods are by default abstract and it has to implement it, isn't it? So
Yes,
has fruit implemented it?
it can't implement, sir, because it's abstract class.
It is not. No. Why it can't implement?
No, it should implement, sir.
It should implement, but it has not implemented.
Yes, sir.
It is okay. So let us say its child class must at least implement it, isn't it?
Yes,
If
sir.
the
Yes.
fruit class is not implementing, then its child class must definitely implement it, isn't it? If
Yes,
the child class also won't implement, then it will throw an error. Agree, disagree?
Agree, sir.
Okay, now see whether Apple has implemented it.
Yes, sir. It's implemented.
Oh, yes, it is implemented. What about Orange?
It is also, sir.
It is also implemented, isn't it? Now let us wait and we'll see if suppose any students have doubt. Guys, you have any doubts, guys? Hello, anyone in the class? Do you have any doubts? I think it's pretty much clear, no? Everything is clear, no, guys? Very beautifully explained by Nireksha, isn't it, guys? Yes or no? Any doubt? Guys, you can ask me if you have any doubt. Clear, no? Very beautifully explained by Nireksha. Okay, so Harinath is telling explain once again. Okay, so can you please explain once again, Nireksha, quickly?
Yes, sir. Edible is the interface, and we have a class animal, which is abstract, and edible has method definition how to eat, and the class animal has the method sound. chicken is the method which extends animal and implements edible. So the chicken method should have both the definition of abstract class and interface.
Okay, because interface is containing abstract method, all abstract methods has to be implemented. That is why it
Implemented in
has to-
child class.
Correct. Okay.
Class tiger extends animal. So it should have the method of the animal. It should define the method of the animal. Then abstract class fruit implements edible. This fruit method should should have the method of the edible.
Correct.
Since it is abstract, it is implemented, but it is not defined. And class apple extends fruit. It will apple extends extends from the fruit, and it has definition how to eat.
Okay.
Again, the class orange extends fruit.
Okay.
And has the definition how to eat.
Okay. Right. Harinath, is it okay? Clear now, Harinath?
Yes, sir. Understood, sir. Understood, sir.
Understood.
Yes,
Awesome.
sir. In the fruit class, the how to eat method is just it is not defined, right, sir?
1 second. In the fruit class, is it?
Yeah.
Fruit class edible. Yeah, it is not defined.
It is only implemented.
It is not even implemented. No, where is it implemented? It is not implemented. No.
Okay. Then how?
Tell me.
Then class apple extends fruit. In that fruit class, like we have defined how to eat.
Okay.
But it is not given in the fruit class. But it takes from the edible interface.
It takes.
Sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Kind of inheritance, but even implements is nothing but a easy relationship.
Okay. Sir.
Implements is also easy relationship. Okay. It is not defined, but it has been inherited over there. It had to implement. So what happens, as I told you, if you have a child class that is not implementing any abstract class, then it is there, but you will have to mark it as abstract. That is why I have marked it as abstract. Now what happened? Who asked me this question?
Shawan, sir. Mohammed.
Yeah. So Shawan, what happened, Shawan? If suppose instead of abstract class fruit, I would have written it as just class fruit, no, then it would have given me a compile time error, because that fruit, it was mandatory that it has to implement that interface. Got it, Shawan?
Yes, I got it.
That is why I made it as abstract, so that now there is no compile time error.
Okay, sir, got it.
Okay, right. So shall we get into the launcher class now, guys? I think it is pretty much clear, correct? So shall we go into the launcher class? Yeah. Okay, right. So Niriksha.
Yes, sir. Public class test edible, and it has a void main.
Okay.
Public static void main.
Okay.
Object equals to
object. Objects is an array
Object
of
is a type.
object.
Object, yes, sir.
Objects
Object
is an array of object. Correct now?
Yes, sir.
Who is object?
It has
Answer my question. Who is object?
object is
Father of all classes.
father of all the classes.
Or you can call mother. Girls can call it as mother of all classes. Boys can call it as father of all classes. Okay, no? So Niriksha, which is your choice?
Both, sir.
Hey, how it can be both? It can be either male or female only. You take mother. Okay, no? Objects are mother of all classes. Okay, right. So now, can objects store everything?
Yes, sir. It can store
Objects can
everything.
store everything, isn't it? No? Yes or no? Because objects are father or mother of all classes, no? So it can store everything, right? So it is having an array now. Okay, next what happens?
Yes, and we have 3 elements: new tiger, new chicken, and new apple.
Okay, wait. Let me write it out. Okay. So objects of 0. Objects of 0. What is it? What is it containing?
Tiger. New tiger.
Correct, no? It is containing new tiger. Okay. Objects of 1. What is it containing?
New chicken.
Objects of 1 is equal to new chicken. Okay. Is it possible, first of all?
Yes, sir.
Possible. Correct, no? Because tiger is an object. Chicken is an object, isn't it? Objects is father or mother of all classes, right? Object of 2 is equal to what? New apple. Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
Possible. Okay. Next, what happens? Tell me.
Then we have for loop. Int I equals to 0. I is less than object dot length, which is 3. We'll enter the loop.
Okay.
If object I instance of edible.
So what is objects of I? I value is how much?
I is 0, sir.
0. Okay. So objects of 0, you're asking, you're now checking if objects of 0 is whether it is an instance of edible. Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, is it instance of, what is objects of 0?
Object of 0 is tiger.
Tiger. Is it an instance of edible?
No, sir.
Okay. Does it contain instance of edible? Yeah.
No, sir.
No, it doesn't contain instance of edible. Yes or no, guys? Hello? Is it an instance of edible?
No.
Hello? Then what is it? Which instance is it?
Chicken. Animal, sir. Tiger is the instance of animal.
chicken, huh?
No, sir. Tiger is the instance of animal.
You're vegetarian, non-vegetarian?
Vegetarian, sir.
Then why are you so interested in chicken? So it is instance of animal, no?
Yes, sir.
So, okay. So objects of I instance of edible. First if condition, what will happen? False, true or false?
False, sir.
False. Correct, no, guys?
So
Hello,
we'll
guys.
not
Yes or no? 1 second, Nireksha. Guys,
Yes.
yes or no? Yeah, okay. Come to the next one, ma.
We won't enter the if loop. Next is if object I is instance of animal, that's object 0, tiger is the instance of animal, which is true.
Which is true. Correct, no, guys? Hello, 1 second. Guys, is it okay? It is true, no? Objects of 0 is instance of animal. Correct, no? Okay, then.
System.out.println. Animal object I dot sound.
1 minute. I'll write it down. Okay, I have a very important question to ask here. Animal animal objects of I dot here, no? Animal objects of I dot sound. Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
Is the thing I'm calling sound method. Okay. Now, what would have happened? My question to you is, okay, let me call someone else. Okay. Guys, who will, okay, let me just ask you that only. What will happen? Okay, Nireksha, you only answer. What will happen if I remove this animal from here? That is the typecasting I've done, right? I will remove that from there and I will just say objects of I dot sound. What will happen?
There will be dilemma, sir.
Dilemma? Why dilemma? What dilemma will be there? I told you this. I told you this. No, wrong. What will happen here? Shekhar, unmute yourself and tell me.
Hello.
Why compile time error?
Sir, sound will not be defined in all the objects, no? Because it will be implemented for only animal classes.
So see, listen to me. See, there are two things. What is it? One is compile time and then comes runtime. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Correct. No, first is compile time and then run. First compile time has to pass, generate a byte code. Okay, only then I can give this byte code to the JVM during runtime. Agree, disagree, Shekhar?
Yes, sir, agree.
Okay, so what happens? First, the compiler has to compile this code, isn't it? So, yes, according to the compiler, does the compiler know what is there in objects of I? Does it know?
No, sir.
Because new will be created only during runtime, right? No. So yes, objects of I, what is there inside objects of I, the compiler don't know, right? So the compiler while compiling this code, it sees objects of I dot sound, and it sees, okay, it is trying to call it it thinks that the programmer is trying to call the sound method belonging to the object class, big object, isn't it? Hello, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Nireksha, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
It is thinking, compiler is thinking that you are trying to call the sound method belonging to the object class, because objects of I is of type object, no? Nireksha, that is what it thinks, right? But do you think the standard object class contains sound?
No.
It is not containing, right? So it doesn't contain sound. That is why the compiler will throw an error. You remember now I told you about teacher and all that. You remember I told you that, right? Now, how do I tell the compiler to shut its mouth? I have to tell the compiler, okay, I have to tell the compiler, you shut your mouth. During runtime, the JVM will decide whom to call, correct? No?
Yes, sir.
How do I tell that? I will tell that by typecasting it by saying animal. When I typecast it by animal, you know what will happen? Okay, so when I typecast it by animal, I am telling the compiler, look boss, you don't know what is there inside objects of I. During runtime, the JVM will decide what is there inside of I. Now you don't give me any compile time error. You just shut up and compile it, and don't throw me any kind of error, is what you are trying to tell by this typecasting. Shekhar, you understood?
Yes, sir, got it.
Guys, yes, others, sir, did you understand? Hello, guys, did you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Hello, guys, you understand, right? Now, did you understand, Nireksha?
Yes, sir.
Now, during runtime, the JVM will know what is their objects of I. It is nothing but tiger. Tiger is of type animal, isn't it? Therefore, yes, it will call the sound method, correct? No. So when it calls the sound method, what happens? Tell me.
Roar will be output.
Yeah, tiger dot sound. What is defined inside tiger dot sound? Guys, everyone,
tiger roar.
Whether tiger class has a sound method?
Yes, sir.
It is having sound. So what does it say? Tiger,
Tiger
roar.
dog.
The sound that tiger will make is roar, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, next one.
Next, I plus plus.
Yeah, now wait 1 second. Guys, do you all understand that? Hello, guys, do you understand what I'm saying? Guys, tell no, understood, did not understand, not interested, not liking. Okay, right. Then what happens?
Next, it's I plus plus.
I plus
The
plus.
value of I is 1 now. Object of 1.
I value becomes 1 now. Okay.
Yeah.
Then object of 1 instance of edible. Okay, that is chicken. Okay, no. So is objects of I instance of edible?
Yes, sir.
Is chicken instance of edible?
Yes.
Yes, no. If it is instance of edible, what will I do? I will enter into it. Correct.
Yes, sir.
After entering into it, what is I'm doing? I'm calling
System not. We are calling how to eat method.
how to eat. Okay. So just does chicken have how to eat method?
Yes, sir.
How is it?
Chicken fried.
Yeah, we'll have to fry it and eat, isn't it? Yes or no? Right?
Yes,
so
sir.
that is what is the output. Then what will happen? Next if condition.
Next if condition. This
This
is also
this
object
is also
of
true.
true.
So instance
next
of animal true. Then what will you do? It will make a
sound
sound.
method will be called.
What is the sound it makes?
Cock-a-doodle dog.
What? What is
Chicken
that?
cock-a-doodle dog.
It is not dog. Cock-a-doodle do. Cock-a-doodle do. Repeat once again.
Cock-a-doodle do.
Cock-a-doodle do. Okay, no? Right.
Yes.
Then what happens? I plus plus. I value will become?
2, sir.
2 less than objects dot length, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And we enter the for loop. If condition is true, so how to eat method will be called?
Which one? Yeah, that is apple. Apple.
Apple, sir.
Okay. So how to eat? Apple, how to eat?
Apple make apple juice.
Okay. Then next if condition will
Next
fail.
is fail, sir. So,
because that apple is not instance of animal, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And by then for loop will come out and the program will terminate. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Guys, any doubts? Ask me before proceeding further. Guys, ask me some question if you have. Guys, you have any question to ask me? Yes?
Sir, Niveta, sir.
Yeah, Niveta.
Sir, instead of object class array, can we create some other class, sir? Some other array, sir?
There are 2 different classes. Did you see that one is animal, the other one is edible? Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
So it is difficult, no, to create which can accommodate all the things. How can you create a unique one?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That is the reason I've created objects. Objects can accommodate all.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, fine. Okay. Okay, guys, we'll proceed to the next one. Hello, yes or no? Guys, shall we proceed? Hello, proceed? No, proceed. What is it? Okay, I'll be waiting until everybody replies. Then only we'll start. Guys, we'll proceed? Everyone? Okay, right. Okay, cool. So, Niriksha will start?
Yes, sir. Guess the output.
Guess the output. Yeah, tell me.
Interface I face.
Interface I face. Okay. Guys, if you 1 minute, if you want, you can put the diagram in your material. Okay. Yeah.
Interface I face. Void interface function.
Okay. So let me write it. I face. Okay. I face. Okay. It's a interface, isn't it? Interface I face. Then.
And the method interface function.
Okay. Then.
Class interface implements iFace.
Okay, implements iFace, which is that iFace test.
iFace test.
Okay, this is iFace test. Okay, iFace test. Okay, then.
It has method public void interface function.
It has interface function. Okay.
System.out.println interface method implementation.
That is all. Forget. You tell me what are the methods.
Void some other function. Some other function.
Okay, right. Now you tell me interface test is a class that has implemented iFace interface. Correct, no, Niriksha?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now in that case, okay, you tell me is iFace test is a iFace? True, false?
Sir.
iFace test is a iFace? True,
yes,
false?
sir. True, sir.
Guys, put that in the chat box. iFace test is a iFace. True, false? Everyone, I want everyone to do that. Everyone. Where is Pradeepa Devi? Is not chatting any, is not putting any output. Where is Pradeepa Devi? Pradeepa Devi, why are you not answering anything? Pradipa Devi, Arpita, Renuka, Nida Fatima, Bhuwana, Sanjay, Tyagraj, Nityashri, Pooja, Ravi, Divya, Danya, Ronak Simha, okay, Venkat Satya, Suhas, Archana, Soumya Ganapati, Pratiksha, Nitin, Amanda, okay, Pooja Yadav, everyone. True, right? Okay, cool. Right.
Next is
continue.
public class interface demo 1.
So it is demo 1. That is the launcher class.
Launcher
right?
class.
It's a launcher class then.
And we are creating the object iFace inf equals to new iFace test.
Guys, if you can practice the programs that are given now, no one can beat you, my dear friends. Trust me, I've given everything about interface here. Okay. iFace, INF is equal to
new iFace test.
New iFace test. So can we write this? New iFace
yes, sir,
test? Is it possible? Exactly. Because iFace test is a iFace, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
I will be able to write it. Correct now, guys? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, next.
INF.interface function.
So INF dot
interface
function, correct?
function.
No? So
yes.
What is INF type? Interface, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So does it have a function? Interface function?
Yes, sir.
It's an abstract method, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And what is there inside INF?
Inside INF iFace test.
Of iFace test, isn't it? It contains iFace test, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
yes.
INF dot interface function, what will get called?
Interface function will be called, sir.
Interface function of the iFace test will be called, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
and the output interface method implementation
will be called. So during runtime, the JVM will see what is there inside INF. Inside INF, the object of iFace test is there. Okay, and iFace test is containing interface function. Therefore, that would actually get called. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Guys, any doubt here? Ask me if you have any doubt. Guys, hello. Tyagraj, can you unmute yourself?
Hello.
Yeah, Tyagraj, what is the doubt?
So will there be compilation error here because iFace is
who is talking to me?
Jagannath Tyagraj.
Oh, okay, okay. You have two names, is it? Okay.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, Jagannath, tell me that, Jagannath.
Okay, so the interface is abstract kind of class structure, right? So correct. There is no interface function implementation definition inside iFace, right?
Correct.
So will there not be any compilation error because compiler sees that there is no function definition and
no. Compiler knows that is an abstract method and that would be implemented in the child class. Because during compilation, compiler has also already checked. Okay, see, compiler will check. Okay, that it is an interface function, right? And if it is, it is an abstract class, abstract method, isn't it?
Correct.
And it will come and see the child class. Has it implemented it?
Yes, it's implemented.
Then compiler gets to know that it is implemented. I need not bother about it. During the runtime, the JVM will take care of it. That is a way to tell that.
Okay.
If suppose this was not there, it would have given a compile time error.
Okay.
Got it? Because first it will go and check. Okay, boss, it is not there. What are you trying to call? I think it is not there. Now, but because it is a method which is abstract, it knows that it would be implemented, and during runtime there would be JVM would take care of it. So the compiler says, I'm okay with it. I'm not worried about it now. Anyways, it's a JVM's problem. Let him call it.
Okay, got it.
Okay, awesome. Guys, shall we go to the next one? I think Tyagraj's question was very nice, and I think most of you would have had that question, isn't it? So beautiful. So let us go to the next one. Nireksha, you have any doubt?
No, sir.
Guys, others, when I say Nireksha, it's for the entire class. Okay. Yeah. Shall we go to the next one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, next one.
Interface iFace.
Interface iFace, okay.
Void interface function. Then we have class iFace test implements iFace.
Okay. So iFace test is a class that is
implements iFace. Public void interface function. We have function definition there. Again, public void some other function which has definition. Next is the launcher class, public class interface demo 2. We have main method. And iFace INF equals to new iFace test.
Okay.
We are creating the object of type iFace.
Okay.
And INF dot some other function. We are calling the method of iFace test.
Okay. So what happens?
So the output will be some other function implementation.
First to do the compilation and then do the JVM work. First do the compilation work. Now compiler is trying to call INF dot some other function. According to the compiler, some other function must belong to what?
iFace.
iFace, no? So does that iFace have some other function? See there?
No.
No, right? then it will not proceed. No, it will give you a compile time error.
Compile time. Yes, sir.
Got it? First, see
Yes,
whether
yes.
compiler works. If the compiler is working, then see whether the JVM works. Right? So here
Yes.
it will give you an error. Correct? So Jagannath, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, yes.
Jagannath, is this program making sense to you?
Yes, exactly.
Right? This was your doubt, I think, right?
Correct, correct.
Okay. So I think it is clear now.
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you.
fine. Yeah, awesome. No problem. Right. So, guys, did you all understand this? Hello, everyone in the session. Did you understand this? Hello, everyone. Okay, cool. So, shall we go to the next one? Nireksha?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine.
Interface iFace, void interface function, and we have another class iFace test implements iFace.
Okay.
Definition of void interface function.
Okay.
And definition of void public void some other function. And we have launcher class, public class interface demo 3.
Okay.
And we have main method. And iFace test INF equals to new iFace test.
Okay.
Object is created of the type iFace test.
iFaces. Earlier and all it was of iFace.
iFace,
That is of
yes.
interface type. Now it is,
Yes.
derived class type. That is that, actual class.
iFace test.
Yeah, now.
Now we are calling the method inf.interface function and inf. Some other function.
Okay. So what happens?
Interface.
Compile time. Compile time, will it work?
Yes, sir.
It will work because inf.internet interface function, inf is of type iFace test, and it will go and see whether interface function is there. It is there. Now inf. Some other function, it sees inf is of type iFace test, some other function is also there. So let me call it, and during runtime it works. So the output would be, first one is interface method implementation, and then some other function implementation. Is that okay?
Yes.
Cool, no? You understood?
Yes, sir.
Hello,
Yes,
guys, everyone, others. It's a very simple program. Did everyone understand that? Yeah, awesome. Right, next one.
Interface iFace void interface function. Class iFace test1 implements iFace.
Okay.
And we have void interface function definition.
Okay.
Class iFace test2 implements iFace.
Okay.
We have interface function definition.
And what is it here? 1 minute. Class iFace test1 implements iFace. Okay, huh?
What will implement interface?
So there are two classes that are implementing one interface, correct? Am I right?
Yes, sir.
One iFace, okay, and there are two classes that are implementing it. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
This is iFace test1 and this is iFace test2, correct? No? Okay.
Yes,
then so it has
interface function.
Then it has to implement in both, correct? No, both has to implement it because it's an abstract method, no interface.
Yes, sir.
Then whichever class is implementing it, both has to give a definition for it, correct?
Yes,
has it been given?
Yes, sir, it's given.
Okay, then.
Next we have launcher class and public static void main.
Okay.
Then iFace inf1 equals to new iFace test1.
Okay. So iFace, what is this? inf1.
inf1
is equal to new
iFace test1.
iFace test1. Okay.
Then
possible? Is this possible? This line
possible,
is
sir.
Possible because if test1 is a iFace. Okay.
Yes.
Next.
Next we have a method called inf1.interface function.
So first compiler, test with compiler, will it work?
Yes, sir, it will work.
inf1.iFace interface function. So
interface function. It will
inf1 is of type iFace, that is containing a abstract method. It will be implemented. So compiler will not give any warning or anything. I mean any kind of error. So it will work, correct? No?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it will call this interface function. Okay, belonging to the first one. That is interface one method implementation. What about the next one?
inf1 equals to new iFace test2.
Is it possible? iFace test2?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because even iFace test2 is an iFace. So INF is of type iFace. It is also possible, correct?
Yes, sir. Then we are calling the method inf.interface function.
One.interface function. So first compiler will see I'm calling a method with respect to inf1. inf1 is of type iFace. iFace is containing interface function, which is nothing but an abstract method. It would be implemented in the child class, and it is calling it. It will work, correct? No?
Yes, sir.
What is the output?
Interface 1 method implementation. Interface 2 method implementation.
Absolutely awesome. Very nice, guys. Any doubt here? Guys, any doubt? Hello, any doubt? No, right? Anyone? Okay. Right. Jagdish, thank you. Next, continue.
Interface iFace, void interface function,
Okay.
Abstract class iFace test1 implements iFace.
Okay.
And class iFace test derived extends iFace test1.
iFace class is inheriting from iFace. Okay. Huh.
Extends from class for test1.
Hmm.
And public class, and we have launched a class, public class interface demo 5, main method. And iFace INF1 equals to new iFace test derived.
iFace INF1 is equal to iFace test derived, correct? No. So
Yes,
can we
sir.
store iFace test derived into INF1 into iFace?
No, sir.
Not why?
It
It can, no. Why not? What is the first one? It is an interface. iFace,
Yes.
correct?
Yes,
it is
sir.
iFace. Then it is being implemented by whom?
iFace test1.
iFace
Test1.
test1. Okay, right. Then
Then we have another class.
What is that? iFace test
iFace test derived.
iFace test
Derived.
derived, isn't it? Okay. So it can, no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So is happening. So that is possible. What happens?
iFace INF1 equals to new iFace test derived.
So it works.
Yeah.
Then.
Yes, sir. Then INF1 dot interface function.
INF.
1 dot interface function.
So see if the compiler allows it, permits it.
Yeah, so it will allow.
Is it how is it allowing? Because INF first it will check whether this INF1 iFace contains this interface function. Does it contain? Yes, it is an abstract method and has been implemented. Okay. Then the JVM will call it, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
When the JVM calls, what happens? INF1 dot interface function. So it calls what is that INF containing? It is containing the object reference of iFace test derived, and during runtime it will call it. So the output would be in derived function, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, simple. Guys, I'm waiting for you. Any doubt in this case? Guys, any doubt in this? Hello? Hello, guys, don't hesitate. You can ask me. You can unmute yourself and talk to me. Have any doubt? It's a very simple one. Hello, anyone? Any doubt? Guys, is that okay? Can I proceed? Guys, shall I proceed? Any doubt? Later, don't tell me that I did not wait. I'm waiting for you. Yeah, okay? Okay, cool. Right. So we'll go to the sixth one, Ma.
The next one, class nested interface.
Okay, this is a quite simple one. Only thing is that, it is an interface has been put inside a class. And if you want to refer to that, you have to use the class name and a dot. Okay, so can you just underline that, guys? Rest and all is same. If you want to refer to a nested interface, you have to use nested interface dot NIF name. Okay, because that nested interface is there inside a class, you have to use that class name. That's all. Okay, so can you just tell that, Ma, quickly?
Yes. Class nested interface, and we have interface NIF.
Yeah, and you have defined interface inside that class, correct?
Yes, sir.
Next.
And we have a void NIF function. Then class iFace test implements nested interface dot NIF.
Exactly. Earlier on all, we used to directly say implements NIF, that is nested interface. But now because that NIF is there, that interface is there inside the class, we have to use that class name. Okay, class name dot nested interface. Else the compiler will not know to whom that nested interface belongs to, NIF belongs to. Is that okay, guys? That is a simple one. That's the only change. Guys, okay? I think this you can do by yourself, guys. That is a very simple one. Okay, so shall we move to the seventh one? Hello, shall we move to the seventh one? Yeah, okay, yes. Do the seventh one. Yeah.
Interface base, void function 1, void function 2. Then interface derived extends base.
Oh, can you see some change over here?
Derived is also interface.
Huh? So interface is inheriting from another another interface. Yes. Did you see that?
Yes, sir.
Guys, write down one important statement over there. Write down one more important statement next to that, interface can inherit another interface, but interface cannot implement another interface. Write down. Very important interview question. Very important. Very important. Okay, no? Interface can inherit another interface, but interface cannot implement another interface. Last one for today. Okay, write down. Interface can inherit another interface, whereas interface cannot implement another interface. It means, guys, listen to me. It means, okay, in the book it is there, interface derived extends base. So I cannot say this is possible, but I cannot say interface derived implements base. I cannot say that. Guys, you understand what I'm saying? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So it's common sense why it is not able to implement. Correct? No? Because interface cannot implement any other function. It can only have abstract methods. That's the reason, right? Yeah. Now explain, Ma.
Yes. Interface base void function 1, void function 2.
So now it
Then
has how many abstract methods?
2 methods, sir.
Okay. And then?
Then interface derived extends base void function 3.
Yeah. So now hold on. Okay. So when interface derived is extending, that is inheriting from base. Now totally how many functions that derived have abstract methods?
3 function. 3
Yes,
abstract.
3 abstract methods. Isn't it? What are they? Function 1, function 2, and
Function 2
3.
and function 3.
Okay. So from where did derived get function 1 and function 2?
From the interface.
Because it has inherited from it, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Next one.
Class INF test implements derived.
So when class IEF test implements derived, it has to give the function definition for all the functions, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Function 1, function 2, and function 3, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
What if I don't provide function or method definition for one of the functions? What will happen?
Compile time error.
It will give you a compile time error because you are inheriting from derived. Derived contains all the 3 methods which are, what is that? Which are abstract methods, and it is mandatory that you will have to implement it. Correct? No?
Yes, sir.
The output would be function 1, function 2, and function 3. Is that okay?
Okay, sir.
Guys, any doubts you ask me? Hello? Guys, ask me if you have any doubt. Hello? Guys, you have any doubt? Ask me now. I'm waiting for you. Hello? Any doubt? Guys, you have any doubt? You can ask me. I'm waiting for you. Shall we continue tomorrow? Tyagraj is asking very good question. Can interface extend another class? Tyagraj, why don't you try it out today?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
Try it out. Okay. What do you think? Tyagraj, what do you think?
Yes, it should extend abstract classes, not all the classes.
Okay, fine. So try it out. Okay. So guys, shall we continue tomorrow? Hello. Yeah. I think the next concepts are a little bit, not complicated, but it will eat your head. Okay. So we'll have, we'll have the session tomorrow. Okay. Guys, how did you?
Sir, I had a doubt.
Sir,
we have like we have inherited the base class, right, sir?
Base interface.
Base interface derived extends base. Don't we have to like define function 1 and function 2 over there also?
Not required because interface cannot have method definitions, no?
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. But hello, who is this?
Shawan, sir.
Yeah, Shawan, but Java 8 has method called something called as default methods, which can have implementation that we will learn after the course is complete. Now don't worry about it. Okay. I'm giving you the core Java part now. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah. Only then you will be able to appreciate the design of Java. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Thank you.
Yeah. So guys, how was the session? Yeah. What is your opinion? Tell me honest opinion. How did you find the class? Guys, how did you find the class, guys? What are you feeling? What is running in your mind? Can you tell me your opinions, please? Hello, what do you feel? Every time you're saying awesome and super, yeah? Beautiful, okay. Is it really nice? Are you understanding what you feel? Interface is not so difficult. Nida, the credit goes to me. If you felt it is, if interface was very easy, then the credit goes to me. Yeah, with a lot of examples, right? Yeah. Okay, right. So fine, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, but tomorrow's session little bit confusing, little bit kind of it required a lot of brain calories. Okay, so you have to what is that? Come with fresh mind. Okay, come with fresh mind. Right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Nityashri, easy but taking okay time to comprehend. No problem. Right? Yeah. Pomegranate milkshake and have come tomorrow. Okay. So Nireksha, you're there online? Nireksha ran away.
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm here.
Why did you run away?
No, sir, I didn't go anywhere.
You're there only? Okay.
Yes,
so
sir.
tomorrow and day after tomorrow, you have to be with me. Is that okay?
Sure, sir. Sure.
Yeah. Thanks, ma. Thank you for being with me. It was very nice.
It's
okay?
my pleasure, sir. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Fine, guys. Meet you tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye. See you. Good night.